Good morning, Eagles, and welcome to the 39th episode of Eagle News.
Today is Friday, October 29th, 2021. My name is Claire.
And my name is Kate. Today we are celebrating International Animation Day. To celebrate this day, make sure to use your internet browser at some point today.
It's a day to recognize and celebrate the artists and scientists and the technicians behind the animated art, including animated movies.
Get excited, Eagles. Halloween is only 2 days away. I can't wait to fill my pillowcase full of so much delicious candy.
What's your favorite candy, Kate?
My favorite candy is Reese's. What's your favorite candy, Claire?
I would have to say Kit Kats.
We hope you have a great Halloween, Eagles. Now let's head over to Lincoln and Courtney in the Eagle News weather station to hear today's weather.
Thanks, Claire and Kate. Today in Powell, there will be a high of 58 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. It will be very cloudy all day and some showers in the afternoon.
Winds will be up to 10 miles an hour. There's a 67% chance of rain and rainfall about half an inch. Hopefully you don't get wet if you go trick-or-treating tonight. Go out early so that you get most candy before the rain starts tonight. That's it for today's weather. Now let's head back to the Eagle News studio for today's first video segment with Claire and Kate.
Thanks, Lincoln and Courtney, for that great weather report. The weather looks like it's going to be quite chilly today. Make sure to bundle up.
For our first video segment, let's check out a video on how to answer the phone.
Let's go check it out.
Hey Eagles, it's Elena reporting for Eagle News.
And Mr. Meta.
And he gave us a how-to assignment, so let's see what we get.
Woo! Let's see what we got. Should I go to the front of the book? Back of the book?
Middle.
Middle of the book?
Yeah.
How to answer the phone.
Great.
Woo! How to answer the phone.
Oh no, the phone is ringing, but we don't know how to answer it. Let's go get one of the office ladies and ask them how to do it.
Good morning, this is Christine, a student in Mr. Meta's class. How can I help you?
Good morning, student. This is Mrs. Ray in the office, and I just need to get Haley Ray down to the office for a moment, please, and she will return to class.
Okay, thank you. I will relay that message to Mr. Meta, and we will send her right down. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, the phone's ringing again. Oh no, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Let's ask Mr. Ho what to say.
Hello?
Thanks, Mr. Ho, for that, but I need to know what else I should say and how I should say it. Let's go see the right and wrong scenario for what we should do. Hello? Student speaking. This is Tyler from Eagle News. Okay, I'll be down in a sec. Ugh, student from Eagle News, what do you want? Okay, fine, whatever, I'll be down in a sec. Thanks for watching, Eagles. Hope this helped you learn how to pick up a phone. Bye!
That was a fantastic video.
I learned so much more on how to properly answer the phone.
Me too. Now I don't have to worry about answering the phone anymore.
Now for today's headlines. Any student that is interested in participating in Spelling Bee must attend a call-out meeting in the library on Tuesday, November 2nd during advisory. Go to your advisory first, then Mrs. Ray will call you down. The meeting will only last 10 minutes.
Thank you for all of your participation with Red Ribbon Week. It was a lot of fun for our highest community to see all the participation with the Red Ribbon activities.
My favorite Red Ribbon Day was PJ Day.
I think that Hawaiian Day was better than PJ Day.
Today's day is wearing an appropriate costume, and if you have something creative and appropriate, stop by with a couple of friends or by yourself and see Mr. Meta near or around his lab sometime after the news to get your picture taken. Now for our next video segment. Brianna's group made a video about Mr. Ambrogano and asked him some interesting questions.
I'm so excited to check this out. Let's roll it.
Okay, so what is water, what is the watershed program?
All right, so the watershed program started the first year that Heights opened. It was something that myself and Mrs. Byard put together. Basically, we had 40 to 50 students between the two of us, and we taught all 4 core subjects to those students. So what that allowed us to do was craft a program where we could deliver the curriculum, but we focused it on an environmental kind of standard. So everything we did in science, social studies, ELA had environmental components to it as well. And what that also allowed us to do is have one large room where we had all of our students, and one of us could go out and do small group activities with them. So while one of us was teaching, the other teacher might be out with a small group doing shelter building or plant identification or doing water quality testing or other environmental experiments and things like that.
What made you want to be a teacher?
There's a lot of factors that made me want to be a teacher, but mainly it was having great teachers in my life. My favorite high school teacher, Tom Molnar, who taught at Worthington High School, had really amazing classes. One of them actually was featured on World News a couple years ago called Political Radicalism. Another class he taught was Native American Studies. So once I graduated with my bachelor's in environmental education, I went ahead and got a master's in education as well, so I could kind of follow that passion.
Can you tell us about your family?
Sure. I have 2 kids, Casey and Leah. Casey is a 7th grader at Carr Middle School. Leah is a 5th grader at Scottish Corners Elementary, both of them in Dublin. My wife is also a teacher. She teaches at Olentangy Academy called the ACT program, which is a program for community transition for special needs students.
What's your favorite thing about teaching?
You know, if you asked me this a couple of years ago, my answer might have been different, but after teaching online for a year, it is about that connection with the students, with the other staff. There's just an energy about being here and being around other students and other people that just, it's amazing. It can be very draining at times, but it's definitely worth it.
What college did you go to?
That's an interesting question. So I started off at Michigan State University. My brother had gone there, was there when I enrolled, so I was there for a couple of years. And I'm finishing my bachelor's degree at Ohio State. And then I did my master's degree at a place called SUNY Potsdam, State University of New York in Potsdam, just way north in New York up by the St. Lawrence River. Once I finished my master's degree, I went out to Wilderness Awareness School in Washington and spent a year out there doing a primitive skills program.
What do you like to do outside of work?
Mostly I spend time with my family. We love to go out to dinner, love hiking. I like playing golf, tennis, basketball, just whatever, being outdoors, hanging out, just whatever we can do. We love to travel. So.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
Football. I do love the Buckeyes. Also a fan of Michigan State. As I said, I went there for a couple of years. But normally I root for football for the Buckeyes and basketball for the Spartans.
What would you do with $1 million?
If I had $1 million, I would buy you a monkey. That is from a famous song by a group I won't say, from Canada. But that's what I do, buy you guys a monkey.
That was a very interesting video segment.
I love watching interviews about teachers around Heights. They are always packed full of great information.
I agree. Now let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now it's time for trivia! Let's head over to the trivia studio with Lincoln and Courtney to hear today's trivia question.
Thanks, guys. We really appreciate seeing how many people participate in our daily trivia. Keep it up, Eagles. Congrats to all the teachers for getting all those points and increasing your trivia scores.
Yesterday's question was name something that you might find in a laundry room that is not laundry. Number 1 answer was shoes for 16 points, broom/mop for 11 points, garbage for 10 points, coins for 7 points, and number 5 was food for 7 points.
And now it's time for today's trivia question. which is name a former First Lady. Again, name a former First Lady. Make sure to send in 3 answers to Mr. Mehta. Yes, you heard it, 3 answers, to get your points for today's question. We'd love to hear Mr. Mehta's phone buzzing with responses. Unfortunately, that is all we got for trivia today. Now let's send it back to the newsroom for Mr. Mehta's best thing.
Thanks, Lincoln and Courtney. Now it's time for Mr. Mehta's best thing on the internet. I wonder what videos he found for today.
I'm sure that'll be something really great because Mr. Mehta always finds really great things.
Let's check it out. Like our best thing video says, make sure to hashtag be kind.
I for sure will, Kate. I know that the teachers and staff work very hard here every day, so make sure to show them some respect by giving them a quick please or thank you.
Now it's time to wrap up today's news.
But before we go, we would like to leave you with our daily quote. A promise must never be broken.
That's a really inspirational quote. Thanks to Alexander Hamilton for that amazing quote. Hey Claire, what's the 812 trivia question for today?
The 812 trivia question for today is, what's the name of Bill Murray's character in Ghostbusters? Always remember to send your answers at exactly 8:12 and try to be the first to guess the right answer.
There will be 5 winners for the first 5 to submit the answers to Mr. Mehta's phone at exactly 8:12.
Never give up on trivia, Eagles, because you'll never know when you may come first.
Best of luck, Eagles.
My name is Kate.
My name is Claire.
My name is Courtney.
And my name is Lincoln.
Have an absolutely fabulous day, Eagles.
This weekend is right around the corner.
We will be back with an all-new episode of Eagle News on Monday. Go Steelers!
Bye!
Bye.